Okay, so we can move on to the ZN stain. So, as my view shows, this is a stain designed to differentiate acid-fast and non-acid-fast bacteria. This stain is valuable because we're able to stain bacteria that are resistant to the gram stain. So this would include the Mycobacterium genus. And two diseases that we're able to diagnose using the stain are the tuberculosis and the leprosy, okay, caused by the Mycobacterium tuberculosis and Mycobacterium leprae. So, the principle of the whole procedure, the staining procedure, is based on the property of the cell wall, which is lipid rich. Okay, so you can just refer to your lab leaflet for more on this. There are some details in the leaflet. The principle, in a quick summary, is firstly we have the primary stain, which is the carbofuscin, which is color pink, which penetrates the waxy cell wall. Okay, I hope you're following alongside this with the steps in the leaflet. So we have that primary stain applied in step 1, and then we have decolorizer, in this case acid alcohol applied. And so the property of acid fast here can be seen. So if the bacterium in the smear on the slide is acid fast, it will resist the decolorizer, and therefore it will retain that primary stain, the carbofuscin, the pink. But if it is non-acid fast, it is going to be take in this decolorizer, and so that the acid alcohol will rinse out the primary stain. Okay, to rinse out the primary stain, and so it will be colorless at this point. Non-acid fast, we will lose their primary stain and be colorless, and that then requires the step 3. I don't have the view here, but step 3 is of course the counter stain, the methylene blue. Okay, so methylene blue, I'll just give you a quick recap with the steps. I'll give you a quick recap with the detailed step-by-step in my view. But I was saying step 3, which wasn't in my simple notes here. We were saying the counter stain, the methylene blue, which is blue, and so it will stain the non-acid fast bacteria blue. So we're able now to visualize, if they were present in the smear under the microscope, a blue bacteria. Sorry, if they were present in the slide. Okay, in the smear. Okay, I hope I said that right. So anyway, in our view here, moving on, in our view here, I just have, like I said, step by step. So I have step 1, of course, you're covering your slide with carbofuscin. Okay, a nice covering all through. You're on a staining rack, as you can see. Nice staining racks. Okay, filled up with the carbofuscin. Flooded is the best term, flooded with carbofuscin. Then you apply some heat to help with the penetration of carbofuscin into that waxy cell wall. Okay, and then we rinse. Okay, according to procedure. We drain off the excess water after the rinse, and then we apply the acid fast. Okay, so it's we apply the acid alcohol. Okay, so we have our alcohol in sulfuric acid, and then we rinse. Okay, let me just move my slide, my screen slide, my laptop screen in this very amateur video, but it will do, I believe. So we just gone to the last part of my laptop screen. We have now the final step, draining, of course, the acid alcohol that we had applied, draining off rather the water after the rinse. Yeah. And then number 8 now, the acid alcohol, number 8, the counter stain. Sorry, I beg your pardon. The last step, the counter stain, with the methylene blue, number 8, which I wanted to emphasize since it wasn't in my simple handwritten notes there. So there we are. After that step, we rinse and we are done with the procedure and review under the microscope. And this is a microscopic view of how a Zedden slide would look like. It's not very clear here, but you can see a nice purple, or it's blue purple, you could say. Nice purple there. Then we have some pink here. Not very clear though. Okay, so this would be a mixed slide. Okay. So in your exercise in the lab, you have another soft copy, because I don't have a TB slide or a leprosy slide for you. But you have a soft copy, a better one than this, where you can just study the bacterium in the slide and again comment on the shape, the arrangement and the color of whatever it is that you are seeing in the soft copy. Okay, the soft copy slide. Okay, thank you. That is all for our differential stain.